Gen X reacts.
From the moment Will Duffy announced his intentions to take flat earthers, or as I call them, reality deniers, and globies, who I refer to as reality followers, to Antarctica to witness the 24-hour sun, it has become very clear that the reality denying community has been in a death roll similar to that of a crypto crash. Many have seen Professor Dave's explanations on what has been happening. From the early green screen claims to the following spew of fakery claims, reality deniers everywhere have been on damage control. Flatside and his panel members have been churning out fake claims on a regular basis and jumping on every wagon from DeBay's claim of using a studio to Sovereign Soul's confusion over flight dates. So where does that leave the Flat Earth reality deniers? I believe that they're on their last legs, and where some may have previously held some credibility with other reality deniers, that was swiftly taken away when every claim was shown to be unfounded. Flatside has shown he is willing to do anything and say anything to cope, and frankly at this stage shouldn't be believed in any way whatsoever. He is in total reality denial. He has been incorrect at an ever increasing rate since the final experiment concluded, and this has surely lost any credibility in the community that does watch him. It would appear his antics have made him into a parody of a conspirator and can no longer be taken seriously. After all, it's all just fake. A frequent Flatside panel member, Sovereign Soul Unchained Mind, was already a parody, and despite holding tight to Flatside wings, has himself made ridiculous claims which he has not been able to back up. He has always been a reality denier, so his spouts are fakery and nothing new. Shame he hasn't got anything right, because he is entertaining.
But I think what happens when you treat cancer with marijuana, the cancer cells get so messed up they forget why they're there.
Sorry, that's not Sov. He's not that funny. So where's Whitsitt? Well, I feel he went to Antarctica believing he could come back with the gold medal and be hailed as the Flat Earth saviour. He would achieve his goal to be admired by Nathan Oakley and could make his partner feel proud of him. Well, that all went up in a plume of vape clouds, and he returned to be accused of being a shill, a sellout, and no one seems to be listening to him anymore. Even his idol Oakley has made it very clear that Whitsitt is no longer part of Oakley's circle, and the vaping seems to have caused more damage than good to his personal life. I hope it was worth it. Oakley himself is hiding in servers and rambling the same vile insults towards anyone who doesn't agree with him. Frankly, if I was in that group, I'd have no respect for him. Obviously, I have no respect for anyone who lies and sneaks back to hide behind the mute button. DeBay is floundering for excuses and again shows no credibility. He lost many followers after his 200 proofs were easily debunked, and he is no more than a mockery of himself at this point. Dave has been repeating the same scripted slideshow con for years. It's a babble of quick statements without any facts behind them, constructed like a well thought out infomercial in order to sell his dodgy app. The recent small defence of the final experiment green screen fiasco has seen him getting shunned by the other reality deniers, so he's been eager for attention and notoriety. But the bigger fish in the science pond have been making him look even more foolish than ever.
And it's making 4 different motions at once, and none of it is ever felt anywhere. No one ever can measure it, no one can ever see it or anything. But when you go out into nature, you see stuff like this. Right? You see.
I don't care about all this.
Obviously, Jaren has left Flat Earth and is now in a personal search for truth and reality. Despite previously being a staunch ambassador and someone who was at the front line to insult and deny reality, I can only wish him well with his future. He doesn't need to be given forgiveness as he knows where he was wrong, but I'm not going to hold his past against him. So we have a list of deniers running the Flat Earth show, and the only people left to make noise are the reality deniers on X, Facebook or TikTok. Let's face it, most of them are clout chasing and attention farming, and despite the odd one or two, they can be ignored without any feelings of guilt. In the end, reality denial is all that is left, and it's easy to tell if you're speaking to a truth seeker or a denier. I made a sketch to help. If you've enjoyed any of this, please subscribe because it does help build my channel.
I have a stick. My stick is brown.
How do you know it's brown? Or even a stick?
The society we live in has deemed certain people intellectual enough to collectively determine if I have a brown stick. They pass many tests to determine their intellect. These people have gotten together and compared notes on sticks and my stick, and after lots of testing and reviews, have concluded it's a stick and it's brown.
I reviewed their findings and also concluded with their evidence that you have a stick and it is brown.
I don't believe these people. I say it's a pole, and it's blue, and it's been edited.
So, you have the intellect to determine these people are incorrect. Why aren't you the one these intellectual people deemed able to determine these things for us?
I don't trust or believe anyone in the society.
So, you have your own separate society deemed able to determine these things for us.
I have people who listen and agree with me.
Aren't they appealing to your authority?
They're critical thinkers.
No, they are deniers.
I have a stick, and it is brown.